After the magic moment when my eyes have opened to the sea, I have no more been able to see, think, and live as before. We visited this remote country to prove him right once again. We decided to visit Mount Hagen's tribes up close, found in the Highlands mountain range. When European explorers first began discovering new areas of Papua New Guinea, only the highland region remained largely unexplored. The coastal tribes believed they were the island's sole inhabitants, but that wasn't true. Mount Hagen and its tribes were discovered during an expedition in the 1930s, when an airplane was used to fly over the forest. The inaccessible rainforest of Papua New Guinea has allowed many indigenous tribes to live completely isolated from the rest of the world. The island is home to around 7,000 distinct cultures, each preserving traditions that have remained unchanged for centuries. Every culture is unique, with its own language, weapons, dances, music, body paintings, and clothing. The first tribe we visit was the Huli tribe, known as the Birdmen. They live in small villages organized by clans. Based on their family lineage and ancestry, Huli people can belong to different clans. Bugamo tribe is the second tribe we visit, known as the Skeleton Men. Because of their bodies painted by white clay and ash, they have remained completely unknown since the mid-1950s. While little is known about this custom, legend has it that their ancestors were once afraid to hunt in the forests, fearing ghosts that roamed the mountains. To confront this fear, the tribe began painting themselves as skeletons to frighten the spirits, allowing them to hunt without fearing the mountain monster. Our exploration of the Highlands mountain range concludes with a visit to the Mormon tribe. The men of this tribe are known for their hourglass-shaped drums and large headdresses adorned with bird of paradise feathers. Their bodies are covered by a mixture of mud, clay, vegetable oil, and pork fat, which gives their skin a shiny appearance and helps regulate their body temperature during colder periods. The journey continues as we head north along the coast of the Bismarck Sea. Here, we stop to see the remains of two Mitchell B-25 American bombers, which were used during the war against Japan in 1943. The wrecks are located in the Talisea forest. These bombers were originally tasked with patrolling the Bismarck Sea coast to spot Japanese vessels. The exact circumstances are unclear, but the two planes were forced to make an emergency landing deep in the forest. The Battle of the Bismarck Sea took place from March 2nd to 5, 1943, during the Pacific War, between the American Air Force and an Imperial Japanese convoy. The American forces successfully thwarted Japan's attempt to reinforce their position. Traces of this battle can still be found on the seabed of the Bismarck Sea. We were fortunate enough to see the famous wrecks of Japanese Air 6M0 aircraft. A C-type ultra-small submarine from the Japanese fleet also rests nearby. It is here that we begin our exploration of the other side of Papua New Guinea. We sailed alone across the Bismarck Sea. Some transfers are short, others are longer. Enriched by frequent meetings with the local population, are the ones who approach us, hoping to trade their goods, such as fruit baskets for Western products. The days pass quickly, filled with pleasant encounters and sights. And the daily routine. Finally, the long-awaited moment. After having seen up close the land tribes that populate this country, now we will discover the marine tribes. Here, we have the chance to scuba dive in pristine, almost untouched seabeds. Unique dives can be made on the coral reef, which is wild and rarely explored, and features a variety of moderate shapes, teeming with colorful fish, gorgonians, and brightly colored soft corals. Huge pinnacles rise from depths of 600 meters to within 10 or 15 meters of the surface, forming intricate gorges and caves. These underwater landscapes are adorned with corals and sponges, and they are surrounded by fish schools and other marine life, in which there is occasionally some rare species. Among all the countries visited around the world, Papua is surely the most complete because of all its different histories, cultures, traditions and colors. The seabeds, still untouched, are teemed with flora and fauna, and they surround what is the second largest island on Earth, which is home to the different tribes who happily welcomed us, sharing their traditions. Happy as we are, grateful for this experience,